Welcome to Penguin Ninja Warrior, Episode 2. Last week, we had 21 competitors come out, and this week, the top 13 will remain and go in a new course, which has the same 6 obstacles plus 3 extras. Who will be the top 9 moving on to Stage 1, and who will fail? Alright, first runner of the night is Jack is Trash. Last week, they placed in 9th after falling on the construction site, which is the 5th obstacle this year. Through the first 2 obstacles pretty easily, now on to Mushroom Alley. Through Mushroom Alley, and now on to Pole Alley. Lots of people fell here last week, but he gets through it. Now on to construction site, what took him out last week, and you'll get through it no problem. Up the warped wall in the first try, and now on to the slime balls. The slime balls have pillars in between, so it's harder to get through. Through the next obstacle, and now on to the last one. Here he goes. Waiting for the levitation to get out. Now on to the stair part, and he gets through and finishes. Now up is Corey Sneeko. Corey was able to finish last round. We'll see if they can do it again. Through the quad steps, no problem. Now on to swing jump. No way! Now is Leo. They got to the 4th obstacle last week. We'll see if they can get past that this week. Through the quad steps, and now on to swing jump, where they will hit their head. Now up is Bowling Miner. Bowling Miner got to the warped wall last week before getting disqualified for that last obstacle. We'll see if they can get their revenge this week. Through the first 2 obstacles, and now on Mushroom Alley. Past that. Now to Pole Alley. Through the first pole. Through the second pole. No good on the 3rd. Now to the starting line is Mr. Llama. They got 11th place last week. Got to the 4th obstacle. On swing jump, he'll get through it. On to Mushroom Alley, where they will get through that as well. Now on to the 4th obstacle. Can they get revenge? No, they won't. Next up to see if they can break the streak of fails is Crushery. Last week, they also got to the warped wall just like Bowling Miner, but got disqualified. And they don't have enough momentum to finish. Once again, another fail. We'll see if Swerve is able to finish. Last week, they were the top dog and finished in 1st out of anybody. They finished the course at the fastest time. We'll see if they can finish this one as well. Through the first 2 obstacles and through Mushroom Alley. Now on to the Pole Alley. Pole Alley has taken out lots of competitors, but not Swerve. Swerve is through it. Now on to Construction Site, where they will get through that and to the warped wall. At a very fast time, they will not get it on the first try, but they will get it on the second. Now on to the slime balls. They will get through that as well. Now, here they are at the diving boards. A bit of lag, but they get through it. And on to levitation. And uh-oh, they're going up. He has to get back down there, and he will. Through the last 3 jumps, and Swerve will become our 2nd finisher of the night. Next to the line is Topaz Neo. Topaz was the last person to move on. They finished in 14th place, and here they are, trying to see if they can make a name out of themselves. Taking their time on the quad steps, but they will get through it. Now on to swing jump, and it looks like they'll get through that one as well. Now on to Mushroom Alley, not taking out anyone, and it will remain that way. Here comes Topaz on to Pole Alley, which took him out last competition. We'll see if he can get revenge. Taking his time. Already way behind Swerve's pace. But will that matter is a question. Topaz is now on the 5th obstacle, doing pretty well. Can they get through it? Now to the warped wall, just under a minute. Here we go, to the slime balls. Topaz, getting through them, no problem. And now onto the diving boards, the new obstacle. They'll get through that as well. Now onto levitation, one of our new and fanciest obstacles. They will get through it, at least for the first part. Now onto the second part, taking their time. 1 jump, 2, 3, and Topaz is going to finish. We have had back-to-back finishers. We'll see if Caleb Plays is able to keep that up. Last week, Caleb Plays was able to finish, but they were pretty slow. We'll see if they're able to finish again. Here they go onto the swing jump, and they miss it. Wow. Next up is Kogi. Kogi was the second fastest finisher last week. We'll see how fast they can go this week. Certainly not a problem through the quad steps. Now onto swing jump. It's taken out many people, and they overshoot the second. Now up is Butter. We'll see if Butter is able to sultan it up. Sorry, that was a bad pun. But we'll see if they are able to get through to the next round. Through the second obstacle, now onto Mushroom Alley. Once again, no one has fallen on it. On to the 4th obstacle, Pole Alley, taking out a couple competitors. We'll see if they're able to get through it. They cannot. Next up to the line is Star. This is Star's first ever competition. We'll see if they're able to get through it. Through the quad steps. Now on to swing jump. Swing jump has taken out a couple people, but it will not be Star tonight. Star already at the 4th obstacle at a decently fast pace. On the first pole right now, transferring to the second. But they fall. Now up is Objection, aka Fluffy Bee. Fluffy was able to finish last week, was the 4th fastest finisher, so about the middle of the pack time-wise. Objection is a good competitor. We'll see if they can get through this course. Through the first 2 obstacles, first 3. Now onto Pole Alley, which they go very fast through. Onto construction site, and through it. Warped wall will get done in the first try, and now, with just over 30 seconds, they will be heading to the diving boards. There we go. Through that, no problem. Now onto levitation device. Levitation device is an interesting obstacle. You gotta be fast. It's not too hard to be fast, but if you don't know how to do it, it can be difficult. The last jumps, and they will finish. Alright, well that will do it. The top 9 are moving on to stage 1. That will be Jack is Trash, Fluffy, Swerve, Topaz Neo, Mr. Zlama, Star, Bowling Miner, Little Butter, and Corey Sneeko. Sorry to the other 4, but you can come back next year. Great job, guys.